Ọ dị mma anyị na-anabata unu ọzọ na ihe mmemme Good Morning Anambra nke tata bụ Wednesday. Wee na-ekene unu na-asị ka anyị mee ka unu isiokwu anyị ji bịa bụ na bekee tụ na Igbo wee ghọta ka o si ada. Jis propose Telecom tax ọkpụrụkpụ isiokwu anyị ji n'ụtụtụ nzube federal government na-ezube iwu tinye tụ isi na ihe talụ telecommunication beverages ha kwuru n'izuụka mkpụrụ ụbọchị one gara aga. Minister for Finance na-enye ego tax na telecommunication services na beverages has na-etinye na bịa Minister of Communication and Economy Pantami Anambra Manufacturers Association of Nigeria mba na ọkwa ka ama wee mee ya. Ya bụ ata ka ama si akụnye tax imesi wee tinye okwu ka ama so develop ka ihe nke bekee si na ndụ dịkarị ogo ego na bụ Nigeria. Ndị n'ụtụtụ abụọ bi
ego na reference to taxation mana ndị mmadụ ọda amasị maka onwe na ọ na-amasị ịkwụ just follow no achọgide ka atụgide gị tupu i wee kwụọ ya bụ tax. And again, another thing is gara aga if the government eme gbasara ego weta na tax ma bụ ego ndị mmadụ ya sị ka efe ha na-akwụ maka na ha na-akwụbụ akwụ already. Onwere ife anyị ejide nwa aka si nọ ife aka eji wee mepụta ihe aka eji wee rụpụta. People are not enthusiastic about taxes, and sorry to say, Nigeria is among the countries in the countries in the world where we pay the least taxes. But not minding obey tax compared to other countries. People are still wondering what are we doing with the tax revenue. So eto ọnọdụ Nigeria si deketa odo onye ọbụla anya na ọ bụ na onwere ife gọọmenti mere na ya nọ na nnukwu nsogbu gbasara bọjetị anyị maka gbasara etu gọọmenti si emepụta ife o kwesịrị na-eme because ego anyị na-enweta na mmanụ agbadagoro nne, and on top of that anyị adịghị produce as much as anyị kwesịrị produce na mmanụ because of activities of vandals, oil theft and the rest of them. So it's complicating the issue further. Not too long ago, chọpụta na ego anyị na-enweta as our revenue adịghị ezuzi ịkwụ service debt anyị. So we are technically in a crisis, a fiscal crisis. So government na-achọ ebe ọbụla ọ ga-enwetanwu ego. Yes, so gọọmenti na-achọ ebe ọbụla ọ ga-esi nweta ego ya ka eji eneba anya na tax. And if you watch, among the sectors that have been doing well in the Nigerian economy in the last 4 or 5 years is the telecom sector. While other sectors may be experiencing some level of recession, the telecom sector is among those sectors named Ofuma. So government in the say, okay, onwere isi na ya tax ebe dị more ọfụma no ka anyị mara na anyị enwetakwu ego from the telecom sector, unlike what is happening in other sectors.
Ọ dị mma Obinna ịma ị na-anya na picture painting ihe gbasara tax ọ dị m ka ọ dị mkpa ka anyị ghọta otu o si kwesị ịdị ya bụ tax bụ ihe kwesịrị ekwesị mana dịka o si kwuo ya na ndị be anyị ada achọkarị kedu otu ọnọdụ kwesịrị ịdị na nkwụrụ tax ndị na mme nwe obi aṅụrị na m na-akwụ tax kedu ama m ịghọtala ajụjụ njụ kedu otu o kwesịrị ịdị otu o kwesịrị isi na-aga bụ ihe gbasara tax na be anyị bụ Nigeria otu o si dị na mba ndị ọzọ.
Aghọtara m ebe ọ na-aga mana ịma na mụ aga na-ekwu okwu nke m dịka onye na-eme biznes na Nigeria because onye na-eme biznes na Nigeria ife gọọmenti si anyị na-akwụ dịka tax abụrụ something bụ ihe ịga you understand ọ bụrụ ihe kwesịrị ịbụ aka n'ikwu aka ekpe ekpe adịghị akụ aka nri o make sense. That's why they will not want to pay tax because God of Nigeria is ready. Some of them are Kumbesa, some of them is one of our primary responsibilities because government is in Nigeria. But those things because there are a lot of things government need to put in place because all one need remade the environment or the enabling for business people to thrive. When a business is thriving, government its own quota will not be a problem. Tax and the ndị Telecom na quotas a special tax or tax bụ na ekwesịrị inye ha they are imposing it for a reason ha wee nwogo nke fa na-akwụ already you understand it doesn't na add another one and I don't have a problem because ndị na-ekwu ihe a bụ the budget office and budget office enenego onwe fa after that na income expenses are carry go income. The only thing they can think of is to resolve to the businesses in and around them and more money. But now you also need to listen to people in the field. If the Minister for Communication is telling you that this thing is not looking visible, you need to find out why. You need to also listen to them and find out the best approach to it. And another thing, government, it is in Fanye, because this is not that na nke na-apụta from oil anaghị ezu na-achọziri isi from non-oil na-achị generate non-oil revenue. Go and onwe gị bụ government, what have you done on your own part to also make sure that no ka ha na-ewetebe ewete because onye ọbụla nọ I'm a family man. When my income na dị less than my expenses, what I first of all need to do is to sit down and adjust myself. Maybe that adjust. Then what else I need to do. So the first thing the government needs to do is to adjust. We've not seen those adjustments. Even at the political side, maybe what they are using to run the government is so exorbitant. So these are some of the things that they need to do first. Business and see, we are making our own effort. So the people they generate, they are not seeing the effort we are making to be able to manage that money judiciously. And now in Agua with another one, definitely they will complain. And it's not even as if it's easy for them to look at the level of insecurity in the nation. Only on a business, it affects the person. It affects the person. So the government asking for tax would not be a problem. And one thing, we are right from time that now, Nigerians will not have problems. But let government do their own part.
na anyị ma na abịa na Naịjirịa kịta onye ọbụla maazị ma oke kirikiri ma ekpere ma ọ bụrụ ndị Igbo na fon ọ dịghị ka ọ bụ na etinye taksị a na ama mweni ego eji ma ego data ma ego recharge and everything ma etu ga-esi na-ewepụ ego ma ime calls ọ dịghị ka ọ na ọma mma affect nke ga-emetụta ndị opekata mpe na be anyị.
Ọ ga-ejeso onye ọbụla arụ maka na tax a na-ekwu maka ya. Like I said earlier, the telecom sector is among the sectors named often in this country. So what the government has sat down to look at is by saying, okay, for last year, 2021, that the telecom sector comprising of GSM operators, fixed and land wireless companies and internet service providers, that their revenue, I think their revenue was about 3.21 trillion or so. So if you take 5% of that, that will give you about 160 billion. So if the government okay, ka ha wupụta that 160 billion, ka ama na obogodo no ego fuel or ego paper ha ji arụ ọrụ n'ọfịs ka o mepụta better. But the issue now is this, like isi wekwu itinye this tax. Remember, these same telecom operators are part of those who they are affected by this government finance act of 2020 that increased the value-added tax from 5% to 7.5%. Now you now add another 5% for this excise duty they want to fix. Then again, there are still other taxes in the sector, like these telecom operators pay NCC 2% profit tax. There's one they call the IT sector tax. There's one they call the annual turnover revenue tax, and so on and so forth. So it is all these taxes. Definitely, if I put abuna or itinye ego n'ife ha waji alu olu, and when that happens now, so far I abuna the consequence, they will have to translate it to you and I. Onye obuna nwe phone, only use mojeme call, moje send the SMS, mojeme internet, if mojeme. Definitely the tax, our tariffs now, our core tariffs, our data tariffs will definitely increase. And it will affect all the other things that are dependent on if I give my call or my internet. And just like he pointed out, what are you doing to encourage that sector? Other sectors, sugar, tobacco, beverages, all those stuff. It's not as if they are not important. In ICT, they are very important because now they may feel disconnected to call or data or anything. So, like I said, like he pointed out, the enabling environment, in return, tax. Look at what many of them are operating on diesel, both in their offices, their masts, and the rest of them. What it means to make sure na enwe data, because open data adero, open email call my browser as Boba Fafa, but you are not asking what are they doing to manage their operation. Many of them used to buy diesel about 200 to 300 before. Now they are paying close to 800, 900, depending on where you are buying from. Then again, you are still talking about the issue of vandals. Many of them, their stations and the rest of them are being vandalized almost on a weekly basis. In Ajuka, the police, even the civil defense, and all these other, security agencies, and again, with this multiple of taxes, I know Obu where ife banyere, it why see mezie the existing tax framework. If you take another one again, it just adds to the inconsistency and the uncertainty that is going on in the telecom sector. So at that stage, what do you expect? New investors, in the sector, they will not be encouraged to do so because I say when the government waited till one day, it's equal tax also, and the rest of them. So they will not be the sector as attractive as it's supposed to be. So all those things are things that we need to consider. Again, we are talking about the implications. Upon us on a tariff and the rest, many of them will begin to adjust. Like he said, if you are looking at your expenditure relative to your revenue, most of them are there to make profit. So if I like that again, they begin to look for ways to adjust. Adjustment either they reduce their salary or you begin to lay people off, and the rest of them you are now adding to the problem we are already having. And again, mind you, yes, the telecom sector is doing well. Look at, we have said that government is estimating, or is estimated to get about 160 billion in 2022, based on based on the revenue the ICT operators within 2021. But we are wondering, the macroeconomic conditions into the country last year, or it according this year, go dollar last year. Dollar has risen by over 100%. Hovering around 650 to 700, depending on ABC Gote. What is happening to inflation? Inflation last year is not what inflation is this year. Even the figures we are bandying about, I myself is suspect to me. Then you look at interest rate. Oego na ego last year, go this year, because many of these IT firms, many of them are still heavily indebted to banks, and in order to meet up, short-term engagement obligations, they will need to go back and get more money now. Oego na had the ego last year, this year. So in a negotiation, yes, now last year, tax. Are you sure that they will do well this year? Like he mentioned, even the state of security, and again another thing in these countries, when you have interagency conflict, where it appears that there ministry, department, and agencies of government are not collaborating together. Abiana security, the police, Abiana, what did we have the other day about exchange rate? Central Bank, NNPC, look at this one we are discussing here today. Budget Office, just through the Ministry of Finance, Minister of Telecommunication and Digital Economy, and also, this back and forth. This one we
ọ dị mma. Anyị ma na ihe niile a bụkwa ka obodo ya esi wee dị mma, mana ama m na mmadụ niile nọ n'obodo bụ ya agbakọ aka ka obodo ahụ wee dị mma. Dịka a na-ekwu mgbe ị na-ekwu okwu, ị na-akọwa na be anyị bụ na anyị nwa bụ ndị pekarịcha mpe na-eto otu isi a na-ekwu maka ya. Ị na-anya na mba ndị ọzọ, nwere obodo ejiro tax alụ ọrụ, mana a na-afụpụta ihe ya bụ ọ bụ na nkwụọ tax na-enwe ọkụ na-agba n'ezigbo ụzọ. Mba abịa m nlara ụla tete nchọọ nne lie ezigbo nri, arụ adị m mma. Ịma na isi m kwụọ tax na ngwa dị m agwa tutu mmalụ na m kwesịrị ịkwụ ya, bụ mma na-akwụ ya n'obi ọcha m niile. Mana dịka ọnọdụ si wee gbatakwụrụ na be anyị taa, otu be anyị si wee debe iru na anya, kedu ụdị ọnọdụ ndị be anyị ga-afụta onwe ha ma ọ bụrụ na a gaa n'iru na-eme ihe tax a, ma ọ bụ na akụkụ nke ọzọ na-emere ya ka ọ dị ka o kwesịrị ịdị?
Asị m kwube ihe niile a ga na-astakwa back daa n'isi Nigeria, because from 2015 till now a lot of companies have put in Nigeria. Yes. And when you observe, I'm a lot of them. And more than happen in that one and a product permanent in Nigeria, you still see their products in Nigeria. Most likely these companies would have entered another neighboring country. Now visit tax na that country. Yet our people guys they buy the product, put it in Nigeria. And now they can now sell it at any price they want. So at the end of the day will still become Nigerians. So, and even this revenue last year when they check, let me tell you, all the while in the make call, I've never bothered to check how ego MTN charging per second or per minute. I didn't check it here. mana enwe ka esi na wamia ndị a na-eme call kịta tinye credit make call amago m how long nke na-emebu na oh no ma just what I need to do now is I will now consciously know nke ga-eme ebe I can use 1,000 naira ntinye na data. I can use it to at least cause m ga-emenwu na WhatsApp mee na WhatsApp. At the end of the day I will reduce because everybody always find a way. Also I can do on Telecom will also find a way, and most times government talk about revenue is not profit. Revenue is not profit. Somebody, you can hear that somebody make how many million, how many billion but in a system, but in the real sense, the person may not even come out with profit because of any holistic. So they need to be very, very conscious about those things. So what is happening now? A lot of people are carrying their business to other countries and paying that same tax to the countries where the environment is okay. And I the moderate. Yet our people will now go there. In our own system, they know that I say that okay, now they check in, money to specific check here. Our people still go there and bring them in. Like I said earlier, how many companies Pugonu and their products come with very strong presence in Nigeria. Nigeria, who the country got cheap in Nigeria? Because I'm with the population. If you take a you sell. You understand? So who they got cheap in Nigeria? But for them to leave means that they've actually found a better alternative, a better approach to be able to make sure that they outshine or outsmart the country who feel that they are smart.
Ọ dị mma ga na-achite ka anyị kwuo maka ọnọdụ ndị be anyị n'ihe gbasara onye bụ otu isi ọfụma, mana tutu anyị mee nke ahụ ka anyị dọbilie obele ka anyị jee fụ ka ndị mmadụ si tụnye otu nke ha na ihe gbasara isiokwu a anyị na-enebanye anya. Biko anyị na-alọghachi apụkwana.
To me, it's a bad policy. Considering the current situation in the country now, people are finding it difficult to make the ends meet, and they want to worsen their situation. I mean, it doesn't have a very human face, you know. It doesn't have a human face because you are just trying to compare with that, comparing people, and this is the asset, this is the avenue people have communicate to their loved ones, do business, you know, in more of affordable way. So I think it's a bad policy by the government to do that. That's my opinion anyway. So the thing is that, and another thing is that the telecommunication are already they are increasing. I think they have increased their own taxes and tariff. So what I can't understand, the thing is that it's incomprehensible for government to start thinking about it at all, because this is a way of indirectly taxing people, comparing their problem. That's another venue, other venues to start, you know, the revenue instead of comparing people's problem. People are saying that people even cannot afford 3 square meters a day these days. A lot of things are comforting them. So why should we, you know, worsen their problem and put them into a type of fiscal situation?
And a lot of social issues remain unanswered. There was rationale between we are taking tax when we are giving money to other countries as for Christmas. What's the sense in it? I don't see any sense in it. We should allow the citizens first to have enough time to arrange themselves first. At least I'm sure a lot of people cannot feed 3 times today. Some don't even have access to 3 times feeding at all for the day. So we cannot talk of tax now. Let's think of other ways to readdress all the social issues that are plaguing the country for now.
We have adverse effects on not just the citizenry, but the entire economy. The way the government is going, by the system they are adopting now, they seem to be introducing taxes and exorbitant rates on the citizenry. So talking about this airtime now, I feel it's about the only thing people are enjoying now at this lowest level. So for them now to put a hike on it, I think it will be very, very counterproductive. And it's like making the people dry this time around. For me, it's not a welcome development.
Tax is used in many areas in governance. What I'm not in support of, when the tax is huge, one, and when the federal government will be talking of their own tax, the state government will be talking of their own tax, And local government also talking of their own tax. If the telecom is tasking us for speaking, yes, you have to pay for speaking. You even have to pay for listening. And if you are drinking water, you are paying. So nothing is free. But let it be minimal, so that the citizenry will be happy that they are contributing to the success, to the better management of the society. I'm in support that taxes should be paid, but not an enormous one. I hate double taxation. And no good economy can just subscribe to double taxation, because the citizenry will not be happy. If federal government, I don't even know whether they have anywhere again they can get money, like DSTV, South Africa, MTN, South Africa. Nigeria can also develop their own. I think it is a better source than what they have already taxed, and we're asked to pay tax on it again. I'm not in support of that one.
Ọ dị mma anyị afụgo ka ndị mmadụ si wee tụnye otu nke ha n'ihe gbasara federal government proposed the new telecom tax nke a na-achọ ka ọ malite na arọ na-abịa abịa ya bụ afọ 2023 na be anya. O nwere nke nwoke nọ na-asị na ịṅụọ mmiri ịkwụọ ụgwọ, ikwu okwu ịkwụọ ụgwọ, ịkwakwuo ụkwala ịkwụọ ụgwọ, ịkwụọ tax. Amarọ m ka ịma ọ na-alụ n'ihe aha nọ na-ajụ kedu ọnọdụ ndị be anyị ga-enweta onwe ha ma ọ bụ na aga n'iru na-etinye ya bụ tax, ma ọ bụ na emerọ ka akụkụ mpaghara nke ya bụ ka ịbalansị ya. Maka ịbịa na obodo ka nwere obodo mepere emepe wee maa atụ ebe a dịka UK. Ama m na ije na UK na ihe gbasa ihe ụmụazị anara enwe tax na ya, nke aha ka mma. Ihe ọbụla igo gbasara ụmụazị enwero tax, ihe a na-eli eli n'ọnụ kama mana ihe ndị ọzọ gasị nwechazi tax n'elu ya. Amụrụ m obodo anyị enwe ike ịna-enye nọ nya ịkọpị ụdịrị ihe ndị obodo mepere emepe wee mee ka obi wee dịtụnụ ndị be anyị mma, ka ha wee nwee ike kwụọ ya bụ tax, ka a ghara inwekwu ntaramahụhụ rinne nso.
Ịma na ya bụ ihe na-akpa amụ. It still goes back to, if I in that ekwesịghị. In fact, there are a lot of issues we need to look at. First and foremost, who are those that are taxable? Like you've mentioned now, Umaz, Ndo, Kenya, all those people, are they supposed to be, and the rest of them, are they supposed to be within that space, that taxable space, since they are not legitimately earning any income? Then again, we talk of tax fairness. Only quarter tax each equal whatever if a tax in a when tax or the tax. That's why you have cases of tax avoidance, tax evasion, like we've been having in the country. And not only that, we look at this thing. The Nigerian economy is mainly informal. So when you have informal, like about 70% of economic activities are in the informal sector. There are local, small businesses here and there. So oburo if in the achoputamu, where bakon ego hakwese na akwana tax, because many of them don't keep records. So how is your tax assessment like? Or only to tola one do sign ego ni akwana tax, and ego ni akwana tax. So we need to look at the data around taxes. We first and foremost want to know how much taxes are these people likely to pay? What are they consuming? How much does an average Nigerian consume on text, call, and the rest of them? Tax or and look at all this data. And again, if you read up tax, as in now when I near the all as agents and the rest. You ask yourself, what is the terms of reference? You know, what is the limitation of this agent? You know, those are tax principles that we should look at. And again, you know, who is there to checkmate them? You know, now, okay. You know, in terms of abuse, you know, violation of rights, and so on and so forth. Who will put them in check?
Ọ dị mma biko maka oge anyị Obinna kedu ka a ga-esi wee kwa onye ukwu nwala ka o wee doo onye iru mma doo onye azụ mma.
Well, ịma na nke ọbụla na-ekwu m ga na-ekwu ya dịka onye na-eme business. To me, ife gọọmenti na-ediri ime bụ the Minister for Communication, the Kanyanwa, the way understand the technicalities and how to apply some of the things government is ime, and they are the people in best position to advise the government. They should go back and get them involved and look around things, explain things to them, and tell them what will be the possible way, or how can be able to be, because how this thing can be, because if I have put in place now, if you want to apply it, it will not get a positive result. It will only get a negative result to the telecommunication companies, to the governments, and even to the masses. And I believe that is not what they want to achieve. And like I said, the budget office, they are finance people. They are understandable, plus and minus. So here may go their own plus and minus, but they don't understand the application. So they should go back to Telecom, get the Minister of Telecommunication, and if only people that are key people in this particular sector, get them and discuss things out to them. Definitely, and we don't agree outrightly, but you can be able to get a fair grant from what they are telling you. What would be the best approach and what you need to do? Because our born father quotas, like we said earlier, and I was a measure about 12.5. So let government use minister or Oriakob. Let him use them, because now we could, and he's still saying it that now from now till that day, till 2023, he will make sure that that thing is not being applied.
Ọ dị mma anyị na-ekene unu rinne maka oge unu biko na ihe anyị nọ akpa ebe a kamgbe bụ ka ọ ga-esi wee dịla onye iru mma dịla onye azụ mma ka otu isi a na-etinye ghara ịdagbu ndị mmadụ ka ndị mmadụ nwekwa n'obi aṅụrị wee na-akwụ ya bụ otu isi. Daalụ rinne Nonso Ekesubi bụ onye nkuzi na Department Economics Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University Gbariam. Daalụ maka oge gị.
Thank you.
Anyị na-ekenekwazi gị Obinna Jesse Nwakpadolo, entrepreneur, life coach. Daalụ maka oge gị.
Thank you.
Afọ mbụ n'onye nwokoye na-asị gị na ebe a ka anyị na-adọbilie na nke tata na-asị gị na anụ gbanata eche bụ nta ka ọ dịnụ.